right, I'd like to call to order the Administration Finance Committee meeting for this Tuesday, July 5th, 2022. Would the clerk please take roll?
Chairman Wilson.
Here.
Vice Chairman Schmidt. Schmidt.
Here.
Trustee Bailey. Here. Mr. Vitale.
Here.
Mr. Van Vliet.
Here.
Mr. Simons.
Here.
Six here.
All right.
6 here.
We do have a quorum.
I just gave
All right, next on the agenda, approval of minutes from June 20th of 2022. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So made.
Second. All right, a motion from Mr. Simons, a second from Mr. Vitale. Are there any corrections or comments about the minutes?
Nope.
All right, if there are none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the minutes have been approved. Next on the agenda, it's a warrant totaling $504,349.73. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So made.
Second. All right, we have a motion by Trustee Bailey and a second by Mr. Van Vliet. Would the clerk please take roll?
Mr. Simons.
Aye.
Mr. Van Vliet.
Aye.
Mr. Vitale.
Aye.
Trustee Bailey. Vice Chairman Schmidt.
Aye.
Chairman Wilson.
Aye.
6 ayes.
All right, the warrant will go to tonight's board meeting with positive recommendation. Next on the agenda, Resolution 37R-22, authorizing a contract with Civic Plus LLC Corporation for codification services. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So made. Second.
A motion by Vice Chairman Schmidt and a second by Mr. Simons. The staff report, please, Dylan.
Thank you. So just a little background. Since its initial publishing, the Village Municipal Code Book has not undergone a comprehensive legal review. Therefore, staff believes that it is now an appropriate time for the code book to be recodified. The codification process involves an extensive legal review to ensure that a municipal code is in compliance with all applicable state laws and is free of conflicts and internal inconsistencies. The process also involves reorganizing the code in a logical and sequential manner. Following that process, the recodified code book is then digitized and hosted online. After a thorough review of 3 proposals received from Unicode, General Code, and American Legal Publishing, and a live demonstration of their online code platforms, staff is recommending that the board authorize a contract with Unicode, a subsidiary of Civic Plus LLC, to undertake this important project. Unicode's platform offers a robust interface that will allow both residents and staff to search and locate village rules and policy with ease. Additional, Unicode is a well-trusted codification provider with over 4,100 municipal clients across the country, including many of our neighbors such as Rockford, Loves Park, and South Beloit. The entire process will take about 10 to 12 months, and if approved by the board, our new code will be hosted on Unicode's online code platform for public and internal access. Future code amendments approved by the mayor and the board of trustees would be then supplemented to the online code on a quarterly basis. The village budgeted $25,000 for this project, and the all-in cost year one from Unicode would be $15,496.26. And then thereafter, the annual cost, $1,195 is fixed for 3 years and then may increase 5% per year afterwards. And happy to answer any questions.
All right, and on that note, are there any questions from the committee?
No question.
All
Dylan,
right,
what's the
Mr.
maintenance fee for?
So it's going to be for security and hosting the code online. Then also in the addenda supplement, there's a few other features that they give, such as we'll be able to compare past versions of the code. So for example, with the tobacco ordinance that we recently updated, you'd be able to kind of see a strike through of the changes and really any policy that the board approves. So residents and staff would be able to view old versions of the code online.
So I'm assuming it's hosted on their server and it would access still through our website though, right?
Yep, so we would have a link on our website when you click municipal code. So right now, when you click municipal code, it opens up a PDF, and opposed to that, it'll just open up to their website.
Okay. Thank you. That's all.
All right, any other questions from the committee? If there are none, would the clerk please take roll?
Chairman Wilson.
Aye.
Vice Chairman Schmidt.
Aye.
Trustee Bailey.
Aye.
Mr. Vitale.
Aye.
Mr. Van Vliet.
Aye.
Mr. Simons.
Aye.
6 ayes.
All right, thank you. Resolution 37-R-22 will go to the July 18th board meeting with positive recommendation. Next on the agenda, Resolution 38-R-22, authorizing compensation and benefits study for village staff. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So made.
Second.
All right, we have a motion from Mr. Vitale and a second from Mr. Van Fleet. May we have the staff report, please, Michelle?
Thank you. The village employs 12 full-time staff members to conduct the operations of the village. Every few years, it is recommended that the compensation strategy as well as levels are reviewed to ensure they are competitive to the current market to be able to attract and retain professional employees. Last comp study was conducted in 2016. The selected vendor will conduct various components of the study to include a wage study of base compensation for all positions based on job descriptions, an identification and selection of other comparable municipalities. They'll develop and recommend updated salary ranges for each position, benefits review. They will also provide recommendations of different types of pay structures and also recommendations to maintain the pay structure going forward. An RFP was distributed and 2 proposals were received. Staff is recommending selecting GovHR to conduct the study. The cost is anticipated to be $11,850, but may increase slightly just depending on how many meetings are required. Thank you.
Are there any questions or comments from the committee? If there are none, would the clerk please take roll?
Mr. Simons?
Aye.
Mr. Van Vliet?
Aye.
Mr. Vitale?
Aye.
Trustee Bailey?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Schmidt?
Aye.
Chairman Wilson?
Aye.
6 ayes.
All right, that will go to the July 18th board meeting with a positive recommendation. Again, that's resolution 38R-22. Next is resolution 39R-22, and it's approving a redevelopment agreement with a FDP Winston-Salem LLC for 8750 North 2nd Street. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So made.
Second.
A motion from Mr. Simons, a second from Mr. Van Vliet. Maybe a staff report, please, Mr. Richter.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As you're aware, a developer is redeveloping the former Bergner's at the mall, the north end of the mall, and they are developing it with an indoor and outdoor self-storage facility. There'll be a coffee shop, possibly co-working space, and other office space there. Resolution 39R-22 provides a sharing of TIF increment to assist with the redevelopment costs. The village's special use permit, as you're aware, has a number of conditions geared towards improving the exterior of the building, removing unused pavement, the old ring road, site restoration, landscaping, and screening. The TIF will contribute up to $250,000 towards those costs and will be returned to the developer on a pay-as-you-go basis. Happy to answer any questions you may have.
And on that note, are there any questions from the committee? Mr. Vitale?
Are there financing in place to complete the project? Like a letter of credit that they may have available?
Great question. So they paid for the property with cash, and they have financed the build out of the project through Northwest Bank.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Are there any other questions from the committee? If there are none, would the clerk please take roll?
Trustee Bailey?
Aye.
Mr. Vitale?
Aye.
Mr. Van Vliet?
Aye.
Mr. Simons?
Aye.
Chairman Wilson?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Schmidt?
Aye.
6 ayes.
All right, thank you. Resolution 39-R-22 will go to the July 18th board meeting with positive recommendation. Next on the agenda, reports. Is there anything under reports? Next on the agenda is public comment. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to address this committee on the good of the village? Next on the agenda is to adjourn. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So made.
So made.
A motion from Vice Chairman Schmidt, a second from Mr. Vitale. All in favor to adjourn, say aye.
Aye.
All right, this meeting is adjourned.